are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Stepping up is Jeff McNeil, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Dominic Smith comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Al Leiter, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the 1st. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
The batter will be Shane Victorino. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the 1st out.
Batting 3rd.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Smith.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. Two balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Hero. First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Hernandez grabs it cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. McCutchen at third, Schmidt on second. Harper is over at first with one away. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. And the Phillies trying to make this first inning even better here. Has a look, now the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Robinson Cano as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First offering. Cano is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And the pitch on 2-1. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
1-1 to count. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one. And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. His career line against Wheeler. He's only 2 for 10. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
First with it is Wheeler, and he'll get back in standing. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
0-2. He misses with a fastball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-2. Left side, but well foul. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
For the Phillies, the second baseman, Gene.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
In now, Jimmy Rollins. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So here's the Mets pitcher, Al Leiter. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 22. Now,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
now batting, number 6.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the AB now. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Next to dig in, Dominic Smith struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Pitch on the way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Hoskins over to his right. And he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Shane Victorino.
The left fielder, Shane Victorino.
Now here's the first offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Victorino, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was taken in the 6th round back in 1999.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
after multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Good battle. Count remains full. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Hernandez has it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. He singled first time up. Here's the pitch.
No touchdown.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Smith.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Now here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Now it'll be Keith Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Mike Piazza. And that misses, ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, Robinson Cano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Road, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Victorino's there to make the catch for out number 1.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. From the belt, the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw.
1 ball.
Right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies 1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
No one on with 1 down, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First offering.
Ball, that's in.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next up, Rhys Hoskins. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout. A big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
Two out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Gene Segura would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
And stepping in, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
2-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They're down 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. At the plate now, Al Leiter. First pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Victorino. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. So here now's the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Once again a 3-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jimmy Rollins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. The 1-1 home is offered at but missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
1 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in next, Shane Victorino. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Called strike 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Fly ball right down the line in left. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. Our score remains 2-1. At the plate now is Dominic Smith. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Dominic.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Here comes the 1-2. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Hernandez.
Into the box now, Keith Hernandez.
That's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Smith on at first, nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runner goes for second. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
To the plate now, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. That's inside. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Mets lead this one 3-1. Now at the plate here is Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Pitch on the way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Mike Schmidt. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Next, it'll be Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
That evens it up 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Adios, pelota. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
3, Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Realmuto is off at first with 2 away. this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So stepping in is Gene Segura. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies 2. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. David Hale will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brad Miller is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So now to the plate, Francisco Lindor in his career versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. But the runner's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
J.D. Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
J.D. Davis.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So here's Jeff McNeil. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutcheon finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Mets leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Trevor May is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Fouled off. Now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. Right to him. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Shane Victorino.
Next to hit, Shane Victorino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's too high.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 1-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead it 3-2. Hector Neris will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Now at the plate is Dominic Smith. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. He's set and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ball and a strike. Neris gets a lot of outs with his splitter, but that doesn't mean he's just out there finessing the ball. He throws his split hard, which really makes it a unique pitch.
One of the keys, Matty V, why he's so hard to hit, not only does he throw the splitter, but he throws it with the same arm speed, arm action of the fastball. It's a hard splitter that's not only about 5 to 6 miles an hour off his good fastball, but it's hard and it has tremendous arm speed.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Two pitches fouled away. Now the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our scores. We give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Up next, Keith Hernandez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Here's his swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller is there, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next for the Mets, Mike Piazza singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
To third. Schmidt has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 3-2. Edwin Diaz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Edwin Diaz.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Andrew McCutchen, and they could use a spark from him here.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Ready with the 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-2.
That's the ball.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ricky Ashford.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 4. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next to stand in is JT Realmuto. The potential tying run for him at third base. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Popped up. Hernandez is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
The first baseman, number 17.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that will bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled off.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-2, here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
John Franco answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Alec Bohm will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Alec Bohm.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. McNeil has room in foul territory. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 3. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jose
Didi Gregorius has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano. From the stretch, 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
You got him to go down after that one. It's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2. Michael Conforto waits on deck. Payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Next up is Michael Conforto. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So now into the box is Brandon Nimmo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Conforto, runner at first with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Kevin Pillar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-1.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Now 2 and 2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3 and 2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He set the payoff pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Victorino. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th. and they did what they had to do in the ninth to seal the deal.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Hector Neris claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Alvarado closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.